So looking at the future of e-commerce, I think there's one or two key areas that I see evolving generally within this area. I think one of the things that we're already seeing and has been evolving for over several years already is the growth towards social networking and voice of customer engagement. Actually, companies spending a lot of time thinking about how they can interact with customers, how they can engage with customers, how they can use the way that the customers are talking about them online in everything that they do. And that is key for many companies today, particularly when you're looking at the way that the customer buying cycle is changing, the way that customer buying behavior is changing. You have to leverage that information. You have to provide tools within an e-commerce kind of play to enable that capability. And I think one of the things that I'm seeing within e-commerce generally, or for an e-commerce play, is that where's it going to go next? Thinking about that technology, I think e-commerce companies are going to have to start thinking more about engaging relationships with customers, ongoing and longer-term relationships with customers. It's not just about getting them in, making a sale and leaving. It's much more about engaging with those customers in a relationship and an ongoing relationship. Within e-commerce, the concept of lifecycle management, again, is beginning to be talked about a little bit more, but what does that really mean for an e-commerce company? And I think in the context of an online retailer, it's about being able to establish an ongoing relationship. It's about being able to establish a mechanism to engage in those relationships that I mentioned. It's about engaging in a capability to leverage those relationships to give customers back what they're looking for, and so that customers feel that they're actually part of an engaging experience, which drives them to buy more or to interact more with that online play. I think the other thing that e-commerce businesses have to think about is how can we get an ongoing relationship in the context of, like, network operators look at customers, which is it costs far more to engage a new customer, to get a new customer, than it does to keep an existing one. And again, this whole area of social networking, customer engagement, and building those relationships with customers on an ongoing basis is absolutely key to that for a long-term success of any kind of e-commerce business.